Okay. Welcome to lesson 4. Today we are going to talk about family and friends. And this is an interesting lesson because we are always talking about genealogy and family and one of the main doctrines of the church is about family. And today we are going to learn about our extended family. Extended family. What is this?
Uncle, niece.
Uncle, niece, okay. It's
Nephew.
not the family that lives in your house.
Okay.
So you have some people that live in your house. This maybe your wife, your husband, your children. This is the small family, the direct family.
Grandma, grandpa.
The family core, we call it. We call the family core. But then you have your extended family.
Okay.
And today we are going to learn to talk about the extended family and to ask questions about others, families, other people families. And we can learn using some pre-made phrases. We can use these target phrases as a pre-made kit to talk about this topic. We can use some of these questions, or maybe we can combine more of these questions, and we can also change some part of these questions. So let's see if we can do this. Since we are only 3 people in this classroom, and Valentina and Giovanna, you are both the students, you are going to read a lot today. You are going to read a lot. Okay.
No problem.
No problem. Perfect for you for practicing.
Yes.
Valentina, can you start with the first set of questions?
Okay. Who is in your extended family?
Okay.
Tell me about your uncle.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Let's do this. I changed my mind. So, Valen, you are going to ask, and Giovanna, you are going to read the answer for this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah? You have to open your mic, Giovanna. Perfect. So,
yes.
Let's start again. You, Valen, you ask, and then Giovanna just answers this question, right? Great.
Bueno.
Who is in your extended family?
Tell me about your family. Tell me about your uncle.
So this is the answer.
Perdón.
And this is the question, yeah? Let's make Valentina read the questions and you answer them.
Listo.
Okay.
Sí. I don't know.
I can make it bigger if you want. Let's make it bigger.
Ahí está.
So you can see it better. Yeah?
Ella pregunta primero, yo contesto.
She already asked who is in your extended family. And then you have to answer.
I have 4 uncles and 1 cousin.
Perfect. And look at this. It's perfect. This is what I was going to tell you. You can answer this, I have, and then change anything here. You can say 2 uncles and 1 cousin. Giovanna said 4 uncles and 1 cousin. I can say I have one father-in-law and one uncle, whatever. You can change it for whatever you want. Okay, next question, Valen, and then you answer.
Okay.
Joanna.
Mhm.
Tell me about your uncle.
She is intelligent.
Okay, so if it's the uncle, what should we say? He or she?
She.
He.
No,
We should say he, because we have the uncle.
Mhm.
Uncle. We use it for masculine. And what is the equivalent but for feminine? What should we use here?
He, porque
Tío.
de tío. Sí, sí.
So who is an uncle? So this is me. I have my mom, I have my dad, and he has siblings. He has a brother, and he has a sister. My dad has a brother and a sister. To me, so to me, my father's brother is my uncle. And my father's sister is my
Cousin.
No.
Aunt.
Aunt. My aunt. In Spanish, we say tío, tía. Okay. In Spanish, in Argentina, because in Spain, anyone can be a tío or a tía. Just a joke. Oye, tío.
Yes.
Oye, tío. Okay, so for feminine, we use aunt. Okay, perfect. And if we are talking about your uncle, we should use he.
He, sí.
Because it's masculine. We should use he. And if we talk about the aunt, we should use she. Great. Let's clean a little bit because this is disgusting house. I was looking with all these marks here. Okay, let's change. Giovanna, you ask and Valen, you answer.
How old is he?
Okay.
My uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember, but I think he's 13. 13.
17?
30.
Okay, like this.
Yes.
Yeah, about. If you don't know exactly, you can say about 30 years old. Okay. Can I have an uncle that is 7 years old? Is it possible?
No.
Yes, it is. I knew a guy that had an uncle that was younger than him. How is it possible?
No sé. Que el padre tenga otro.
To have an uncle, you can have, no? You have your father. Let's say your father or your mother is the same, yeah? But let's take your father. And then your father comes from your grandparents. Grandparents means grandma and grandpa. Parents. You have your father, that and your mother that gave you birth. Huh? You were born here. But your grandparents may have another children when they are old, huh, that is younger than you, that was born after you. And this is your uncle and was born after you. So your uncle is younger than you. Let's say you had grandparents that they had children when they were 16 and 15 or 18, let's say 18. Huh? And my grandmother was 15 years old when she had her first son. Okay, let's say that they have children at 18. When you are born, they have 18, so I was born this year. Huh? Let's call it year 0. Huh? I was born, or you were born.
Me perdió ahí.
¿Eh?
Me perdí.
You were born when your parents were 18. Okay? So here is you. Year 0. When you were born. When you were born. Okay? Now let's say that they kept having children. Huh? And when you are, I don't know, 5, huh? They have a you have a brother, so or a sister. It's anyway. Let's put brother. So here is year 0 for your brother. Okay, and you are 5. So let's say that you go and you have, when you are 18, you have a children. You have a son. And this, from here to here, 36 years have passed. Right?
Yes.
No. From here to here, 18 years have passed. When you were this and you are this. Huh? So 18 years have passed. But your grandparents are 36. They are perfectly capable of having another son. Huh? That will be the uncle for this person. Huh? And let's say in year 19, after the year 0, huh? So it's 1 year younger than this guy. Huh? So it's completely possible.
Yes.
Having uncles, but it's not common. It's possible, but it's not common. It's not usual. Okay. Very interesting explanation. Okay, let's go for the next one. Giovanna, can you read this one?
Does he work?
Okay, does he work? In?
Yes, he does.
Okay, yes, he does. Okay, we just remove all this. Huh? And last one, let's change again. Valentina, you ask, and Giovanna, you answer.
Okay. Where does he work? Your uncle.
He works at the bank.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Great. Now, let's see. We learn a lot of, we asked a lot of questions. We made some questions here. Let's see. We have the same questions here, Yeah? We can change things. These are the same or similar questions. Huh? They are similar questions. And we can just change things and put whatever we want here. But I think it makes no sense because we are too few people here. So it was just for practicing. Let's jump to the next part of the lesson. If you see here, we have two types of questions. Two kinds of questions. How can you classify the questions?
Perdón, ahora vuelvo.
Okay.
Ok, sacar al perro.
Okay, no worries. Can we wait? Maybe we can wait a little bit so we are not so. Okay, so if you pay attention, we have two types of questions. Yeah? We have the yes or no questions, and we have the WH questions. Huh? WH means why, who, where, what, and how. They have a WNH. Huh?
The short questions, yes or no.
Okay, so these questions, the yes/no questions, are questions that when you do, you can just wait for an answer that is either yes or no.
Or no.
No? It's because the name is because of the type of answer that you are waiting for. Hmm? And the WH questions are more elaborate because when you answer them, you have to use more words. Huh? You need to explain in order to answer a WH question. Hmm? And this, actually, I think I mentioned something about these questions in the last lesson. I don't remember well, but I think I mentioned something. These questions are pronounced in a different intonation. When you ask a yes or no question, your intonations goes up to the end. And when you ask a WH question, your intonation goes down when you ask. Let's see. This question here. Does your uncle work? Hmm? Does your uncle work? What kind of question is it?
And no, she doesn't.
Okay, so this is a yes or no question. Huh? This is a, sorry, Giovanna, I will put it bigger for your phone. Huh? You are connected from a phone, huh? Right? Yeah. Your screen is small, so you can, I do this so you can see better. Hmm?
Okay.
Okay, so does your uncle work? Either he does or he doesn't. So we have a yes or no question. We can just answer with a yes, or we can say, yes, he does. Yes, he works at a factory. But
Yes.
it doesn't matter. The question will either be answered yes or no. And when we do the pronunciation, my apologies to the English-speaking community, but I will try my best. Does your uncle work? Does your uncle work? We go up. Hmm? In the other hand, when we talk about the WH questions, we say, where does he work? So we put the stress on the beginning of the phrase. Where does he work? We just deflate. Huh? Where does he work? ¿Ah? Yeah, te vas desinflando, exactamente. ¿Sí? Ese como que vas con todo el entusiasmo, ¿no?
Yes.
Does your uncle work? Where does he work? Huh? Let's practice. Here's a practice. So let's do one and one, one and one, one and one. Huh? Valen, you start.
Okay. Does your uncle work? Ah, la otra, para que no la veo, que tengo que correrlos.
Mhm. Ah, this.
Yes. Where did he work?
Mm,
Ahí no sé si salió.
okay. Giovanna, do this one. How would you pronounce it?
Do you like reading?
Again, please. I couldn't hear you.
De nuevo. Do you
Yeah.
like reading?
Do you like swimming? Perfect. You go up. Huh? You go up. Let's do it. Let's make it bigger. I think I cannot go even bigger than that because just a little bit bigger.
Where do you work? Where do you work?
It's so faint sound. Again, please.
Where do you work? Sería la...
Ah, this one. You are reading this one. No. Which one are you reading? I cannot hear well. Maybe it's broken.
Other son. Yo sigo.
No. Read this one, please. I cannot hear well. That's the problem. I cannot hear. Okay. Do this one.
What do you like to do?
Okay. This is what would you like to do? Huh? Because it's not a yes or no. Huh? Vale. These two. You're mute.
Estaba muteada. How old is your brother?
Okay. You go down. Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Does he like his job?
Does he like his shop? Huh? You go up. Do it. Exageren. ¿Sí? Exageren. Para ahora, para esta práctica, ¿no? Para primero reconozcan si es WH o si es yes or no, y una vez que vean eso, exageren en la pronunciación, ¿no? Después, una vez exageran mientras van aprendiendo y después ya les va a salir más natural, ¿no? Yo digo que estas son como las en cordobés, ¿sí? ¿Sí? Piensen en eso. Bueno, a ver, Giovanna, decime este par que están acá, estas dos.
What about you?
Perfect. And this one?
Is your mother tall?
Perfect. You go up. Is your mother tall? Yeah, great. Let's move a little bit. Right? Valen?
Do you have any cousin?
Great. You go up.
Where do you work?
Great. Huh? Did you get it? When you're expecting a yes or no question, you go up in the end. Huh? When you ask where, who, when, how, huh? You go down. Many languages have this feature, especially the Germanic languages. You know, the German, Swedish, and Norwegian. Yeah, they have all these. The W is for the questions. Huh? In German is the V flag. the questions with W. Okay.
Hay que acordarse cuando preguntamos.
Yeah, actually, this is easy to recognize because you always have these particles. Huh? You have these words that help you to do this. Huh? Okay. Let's practice some conversation. I would make this bigger, huh? And one of you are going to be A, and then the other one B. It's easy today. It's very easy today. I like this. But I prefer that you all come together, but for for the sake of the assigning who is going to read, is really easy. Okay, it's big enough for you to read here. Huh? Can you read it like this? I can make it bigger like this a little.
Okay.
Okay, who's going to be A? Valen and Giovanna. Okay,
Yes.
let's practice. Go for the entire conversation, please.
Okay. So tell me about your extended family.
Well, I have two uncles and now I a cousin.
Oh, just one cousin? I have 10 cousins.
Yeah, she and I actually live together.
Oh, really? How old is she?
She's 20 years old. At living young that me. She actually works in the same building as I do.
Oh, where does she work?
Yes, work at the bank.
Great. She works at the bank. Okay, some minor commentaries on the pronunciation. This word, repeat after me. Cousin.
Cousin.
Okay, so this is not OU. Remember that English vowels are tricky. Huh? Cousin. And what was the other one? This building. Huh? Building. The same. They are not two vowels. They are just one. Building. Huh? Okay. Perfect.
¿Y
Perfect.
solo es just o cómo es?
Just.
Just.
Yeah. Here. Just.
Just.
Is kind of closed A or something. Let me check the phonetics for just. The way of pronunciation is like this. Huh? Where is it? Where is it? Here. Just, you put your tongue.
Just.
You put your tongue behind your teeth. Huh? You put your tongue behind your teeth.
Yes.
This is the sound, the J sound. Huh? And
es súper complicada esa pronunciación.
But then you have this that is kind of an A, but just it's a short A, like just explosive A. Huh? And the st is the same sound that we use in Spanish. St. Huh?
Okay.
St. Huh? Just. But the problem for us is that and T uses your lips and your tongue the same, more or less the same way that we want to use this. Just your tongue here. So
Okay.
this is complicated for us to put the tongue in the same place with just a short time to, put it, change it, put it. It's complicated for us.
Yes.
Because when we see this letter,
es como que hasta lo que lo pensás ya pasó.
Yeah, you have no time to do this. For us, Spanish speakers, when we see this letter, J, we go directly here to pronounce J. It's guttural. It's from your throat. J. And we say justo. Justo.
Claro. Yo digo just y no es you.
In Spanish, this letter is H, very from the back of your throat. Yes. But in many other languages, this is just an I. like our I, huh? Like Julius Caesar, yeah, Julius
Claro.
Caesar.
Sí.
Yeah, it's very complicated. Huh? Yeah,
Es que como decís, en el inglés, cuando está posicionada en cada lugar, la tenés que pronunciar diferente, no siempre se pronuncian iguales.
yeah.
Es muy complicado.
I say more or less I have this kind of rule. Sorry for my bad anatomy lessons, yeah. But when we speak different languages, we use different parts of the word, the mouth. When you speak Spanish, our Spanish, that is a mix of Italian accent and our Spanish in Argentina. We use more or less this part. We use a lot of the lips. Huh? We use a lot the lips. Huh? Spanish from Spain, Castilian Spanish. They do more or less the same, but they just use the teeth close. Huh? They close the teeth. But in English, you use this part of the mouth more or less. You don't need more too much of the lips to pronounce. When you speak German, you speak from here. Actually, there is an interesting thing that we noticed with my wife, that when you change the language that you are speaking, your voice sounds different.
Yes, of
Huh?
course.
Your voice is different. Even if you're the same person using the same organs to pronounce, your voice is different. Huh? None of the languages that I speak, my voice is reasonable to hear. I hate my voice in any language, but it's okay. Yeah, but it's very interesting. And when you learn this, to pronounce these things, or to use the different part of your mouth, you can improve your skills, to your speaking skills, or at least the pronunciation. But I don't know. Have you seen the videos that I put on the homework? Have you seen some of them? At least 1, 2. If you by now, I just put a guy from South Africa, I guess. South Africa. A girl from Australia, and somebody from the US. And if you go to the UK, and you go to Nigeria and India, all these people speak English as their native language. But if you hear them, each one of them has a different accent. And some of them are funny, some of them are easier to understand. For example,
Pero en el mismo país, ponele en Estados Unidos, hay muchos lugares que tienen diferentes.
If you go to South, they use more than their nose, like in the southern states, they use the nose, and they extend the vowels. It's tricky. Even if you go here in Argentina, I say the Argentinian Spanish, but it's not true. We can call the Spanish from the Rio de la Plata, that is one, that it's very similar that we can hear in the other side of the river. If you go to Montevideo, it's said for the bo at the end of the phrase, it's the same. ¿Cómo está, bo? Pero el resto es igual. Pero si vas a Córdoba es otra cosa, si vas a La Rioja es otra cosa, si vas a cualquiera es otra cosa, ¿no? Cada uno tiene su acento, tenemos un país largo, extenso, y es así.
Sí.
Y todos son nativos, Así que ustedes no tienen que tenerle miedo a su acento o lo que fuera. Es lo que hacemos, lo que podemos. Siempre hay que mejorar, ¿no? Me encantaría hablar como una reina, pero no, no me sale. ¿Mm? Me sale lo que me sale.
Y sí.
Mejoro, trato de mejorar, pero bueno, no hay que tener
Lo
vergüenza.
importante es animarse a hablar.
Animarse a hablar y hacerse entender, ¿no? Porque
Y si
acuérdense
no,
que este es un curso
a
de...
mí antes me daba vergüenza
Eh,
hablar en inglés, me daba mucha vergüenza, pero si no te animás, nunca vas a practicar.
exactamente, hay que animarse, ¿no? Y
Sí.
cometer errores y lo que fuera, no importa. Y hay muchas otras culturas que tienen sus idiomas y son más cerrados, ¿no? Por ejemplo, los italianos son re cerrados para aprender otros idiomas. Aprenden, sí, no digo que no haya italianos
Mira,
que sepan inglés. Y no les gusta que vos vayas con el inglés, o los franceses, no les gusta que vos les hables inglés. Porque todo el mundo supone que la lengua franca es el inglés, ¿no? Que vos le podés hablar inglés a cualquiera y, bueno, en algunos países pasa,
va a pasar en algún momento.
sí, pero te entienden, pero por ejemplo, no les gusta. ¿Por qué? Porque,
Mm.
no sé, distintas cuestiones. Hay gente que no lo sabe, hay gente que no le gusta que le hablen inglés, y hay gente que prefiere que vos hagas tu pequeño esfuerzo, por ejemplo, si estás en Francia, para que hables en francés, y después si no te sale, bueno, podemos pasar al inglés, ¿no? Porque es como una
Mm.
cosa cultural que tienen ellos, ¿no? Entonces siempre está bueno animarse a lo que sea, hablar cualquier idioma, ¿sí? Y empezar a hablar. Y total, y si te confundes, ¿qué va a hacer? ¿Qué puede pasar?
El
¿No?
traductor.
Exacto. Que alguien se te ría. Ni siquiera. Así
No.
que bueno. Okay, let's move forward so we can finish this. Let's talk about some families. Huh? In here, I have some. How do we call this? How do we call all these things like this? Do you know how do we call them?
The
This
King George IV.
this is the queen. Oh, sorry, he's last time that I used this, he was alive. Okay, but this is what we call a family tree. Yeah? And this is also a family tree. Huh?
Yes.
So let's use these family trees to make some uh, how do you say questions and practicing a little bit of speaking. Huh? So this is the royal family from the United Kingdom, huh? The United Kingdom's royal family. And this is my family. It's not royal at all. Huh? But let's make my family a little bigger. Huh? So I have my family tree in this Avanic form. Huh? And let me bring this. So this is the countries where they were born. We have, in Argentina, we have a lot of immigration, huh? A lot. Most of them from Italy and Spain and, you know, many. Italy, Spain, Germany, these are the most common ancestors we have here in Argentina. But we have people from other places, yeah, from Russia, from anywhere in the world. So let's see, this is my daughter. She was born in 2009. She's called Sophia. Who is this? Who is this? Can you read it? No? I make it bigger. Who is this?
You.
This is me. And who is her?
Her wife.
Her wife?
His wife.
And if you are talking to me, this is me. And
Okay.
you are talking to me. So she is, you have to say, she is your wife, because you are talking to me, right?
Yeah.
She is my wife, so you are talking to me. So you say, she is your wife.
Your wife.
And what is the relationship here? Can you describe, Giovanna?
Um,
She is.
so, wife, su esposa.
She is my wife. This is my wife. Huh? And we had a daughter.
Su padre, de we, de you, su padre. Sofía, ¿qué sería su mamá?
Uh-huh. And now in English?
Mother y su mother, did you? Mother, no sería.
So this is the name. Huh? Name her. She is what? Let's write it. The name. Huh? Is
mother.
Uh-huh. Okay, whose mother? We put Sophia. Huh?
Yes, mother.
And now we put mother. Huh? Or we say that she is the mother of Sophia, but we prefer this one. Huh? Sophia's mother. Huh? Okay. So here we have our family core. Huh? We have Santiago also here, but don't say it. Yeah? We have two children. Okay. This should be our, from here on, is our extended family, right? Or Sophia's extended family. Let's say, who, oh, she's not giving it.
Your father and mother.
Yeah, who is he for me?
Your father.
He is my father. Huh? And here, who was he?
Your grandfather.
My grandfather. Huh? Okay. And who is she for her?
She grandmother. Her grandmother.
Her grandmother. Okay. So you have all these words that we can use to do these explanations. Let's change the perspective and let's talk about the royal family a little bit, and we finish with this. Huh? So we have all this other vocabulary. Huh? We have this vocabulary. And let's see if we can find some people in the royal family to put some of these names or words. Huh? For example, let's say great grandmother. Great grandmother. So let's analyze this one. Grandmother. What is the grandmother?
Abuela.
And the great grandmother should be?
Bisabuela.
One step upwards. We say one generation before. Great grandmother. So, Valen, find a great grandmother here in the royal family tree. And tell me.
En tu árbol.
In the royal family tree, in this one, because they are more important people. More famous people, not more important.
Es que no sé cómo empieza.
Okay, so you have to find a great grandmother. So I will do the first. I will do the first example. I will just do this. I can say Queen Elizabeth II is, because she still is, as of October 7th, 2021, she is the mother of Charles, the grandmother of William, and
Ahora
the
entendí.
great grandmother of Prince George of Cambridge. Huh?
Yes.
So I would say Queen Elizabeth II is the great grandmother of Prince George of
Of Prince
Cambridge.
George.
Hmm?
Yes.
Okay, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay, find a great grandfather.
The Prince Philip's
Mhm.
is Prince Charlotte of Cambridge's grandfather.
Great, but just a correction, just to be respectful, we cannot say is because he passed away this year. So we say was. Hmm? That is the participle, is the past for to be. He
Era.
was. Because he passed away in 2021. Okay, great, but well done. Giovanna, find a grandmother or grandma. This is informal, huh? Grandma.
Abuela.
Uh-huh.
Camila.
Sorry, Camila?
Camila.
Uh-huh.
Prince Carlotte.
Okay. Okay.
La abuela de Charlotte.
Okay. But just to make, I don't know if you know the history, yeah? But they are married. Huh? Charles and Camila, they are married. It says here, huh? They are married. But Charles is the father of them, but the mother was Diana. So actually the grandmother was, the grandmother of Princess Charlotte was Diana. Camila is just the wife of Prince Charles. Do you understand? She has no biological connection with them, neither them, right? She is a step mother, if you want. Huh? No, not from Catherine, from Prince William, right? Because Catherine is married. Yeah. William and Harry are the sons of Charles and Diana. Huh? Okay. But Camila is not the mother. Huh? She gave not birth to them. She is a step mother. We use this word. How we say this word in Spanish? O sea, William y Harry no son los hijos biológicos de Camila, ¿no? William y Harry son hijos de Carlos y Diana. ¿Sí? Entonces, bueno, ellos estaban divorciados, Diana falleció y después se casan, ¿no? ¿Es la abuela de ellos? Y no. Es, si querés, la stepmother.
La esposa de...
Es la esposa de Charles. Nosotros casi ya no usamos esto en español porque no se usa.
No, porque no sería nada.
Pero la palabra existe. When you marry someone that has children, you are the stepmother or the stepfather, ¿ya? For those children. Stepmother and stepfather. What is the Spanish word that we don't use anymore? Or we
Madrastra.
use not so bad. Madrastra o padrastro. Huh? We don't use this word.
Pero abuelastra no se usa.
But abuelastra, I used this word because I had some abuelastro, but just a joke, huh? That's a joke. My grandmother was married 4 times. She was a widow 3 times. No, actually, she was widow 4 times. She killed 4, we say. We say she killed 4. She was, the first one was Lanuse. The second one was Ubal. That was my grandfather. And, sorry, there were 3. There were only 3, sorry. And the third one was Lopez. But they didn't have children with Lopez because she married at 60, I guess. Yes, it was like 60 years old when she married. But all of them died sequentially because she, Lanuse died and then she married my grandfather, then he died, and then she married Lopez and Lopez died. And I was talking, I was calling Lopez Abuelastro because I knew him. That was a fun fact of the language. Okay, then we have some other words, yeah, like this: stepmother, stepbrother, stepsister. We, in the practice in Spanish, we don't use it anymore. We just say, we call them hermano, hermana. It's okay. We don't discriminate between 1 or 2 of them. Yeah? Then we have the aunt and the uncle that we know, and we have the cousins. Who are the cousins?
Primos.
Primos, exactly. In English, you will say the son or daughter, the children of my uncle or aunt.
Yes.
And then we have the niece and nephew. Who are them?
Sobrina y sobrino.
In English, who are them?
Then data niece is the data of my sister, of my brother, and nephew is the son of my sister or brother.
Okay, they are the children of my siblings.
Okay.
Siblings is the word that we use for brother and sister at the same how you say, generation, yeah, or from the same mother and father, siblings. They can be male or female. If you have just male, you can say they are brothers, or brothers and sisters. But brothers and sisters are siblings. Or brothers or sister or both. We can use anyone. Then you have this part of the family: father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. How would you call them?
Hermanastra.
The astras are the step something.
La hermana de mi esposo.
Yeah, your father-in-law or the sister-in-law would be the sister of your husband.
Okay.
Your brother-in-law will be the brother of your husband. Cuñado, cuñada, exactamente, in Spanish. Yeah, and we have the father and mother-in-law, that in Spanish, they are the father or the mother of our partner, and suegro y suegra. Exactly. Great. So this is how we talk about our extended family. We use this. We can use these questions to ask for them how it's called. We can use W&H questions, and we learn a lot of vocabulary. So let's finish. Let's wrap up this lesson today like this, right? It was short because we didn't use much time doing the same exercise once and again, but it's okay. I hope you can watch it on YouTube and see you next Thursday, right?
Okay,
Okay, let's stop recording and we finish the lesson of the record. Huh?
perfect.
See you.